Hello and welcome. I'm Kathy Lee from Kathy's Creative Place, and I have a new card I'm going to share with you. This is a Z-fold card. It comes from the April Craftology box from Country Craft Creations, and I'm using several elements from this kit. This cardstock is actually some basil cardstock that is green that matches the greens in this collection, which I really love. And I wanted to show you what elements I'm using. So in your kit you have the chipboard stickers, and I'm using this little one here. And then I also am using several different sheets of paper and some stickers. This is a sticker, and I've mounted it on fun foam. I like to use fun foam, but that one is this. And then I also pulled the ampersand off from here, and I put some fun foam on that one as well. So we're going to use that. Oh, and then this little tiny um, flower also comes from the chipboard collections right here. So if you want to make this card, now you know what pieces are that you'll need from your collection. So the papers, I'm using these as my paper panels on the base of my Z-fold card. And what I did is I took this paper here and I cut it like this, and then I cut it in pieces to fit my my base. So this is called Live in the Moment. This is the other side of that paper. And then I'm also using a 3x4 cut apart. It's called Dance in the Rain, and I've matted all of these on the Enjoy the Ride, the black with the pretty flowers. And I've also kind of created my own 3x4 cut apart, and I've matted it on that black with the pretty flowers. And this is actually this piece. So I cut a 3x4 piece to kind of make my own cut apart. And I'll be using that on the inside of the card with the sentiment. And I think that's it. So now, for the cardstock, we'll go back to the base in a minute. For the cardstock, you'll need a 10 and a quarter. Verify this. Excuse me, 11. So it's a whole sheet of 8.5 by 11 if you want to use it that way. But it's 11 by 5.5, and then I've scored it at 2 3/4 here, and then 5.5 here. So when you fold it, it will be like this. And this is how our card base is going to look. Once we get our elements on there, it'll open up and be very 3D or three-dimensional. Okay, so that's the base, and then the inside, this is actually going to be adhered on top of this with some of our elements. And this piece is 9 3/4 by 4.5. And then the scores on this are 3.5 and 6 1/4, and then it's fold again, Mountain Valley fold. So what we're going to do when we get our pattern paper on here, it's going to fold in like this. And I have a little bit of removable sticky on this so that you can kind of, so I can show you, so that when the card opens, it opens like so. Okay, so for these paper panels here, this is 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and we will be using this piece as our base on the back. And then this piece like I said, I've got temporary stickiness sticking to my mat. So this one is 2.5. You'll need 2 of them. 2.5 by 5.25. And these are both going to go on the card base like this. Okay. Okay. And I'll construct this later, but I wanted to kind of show you how it kind of fits together once you get all the elements on. Okay, so on this piece, this will be on this part. And then this piece is cut at 2.5 by 4.25. So that fits right here in the middle of the score where you made the 3.5 and 6.25 score marks. And then this piece will be here on the back. So when I get ready to put this all together, and I find it's the easiest way that I'm going to adhere it, because it can be difficult. I'm just going to fold it, center it, and we'll do this with the wet glue once we get started. Okay, and that's pretty centered there, and then it opens up just like that, and then we'll embellish it. And so I'm gonna get started on that, and I'll let you watch me work, and I'll be back at the end. Okay, so I'm back. I'm going to put this together. We're only going to need glue, like on this part. Lifted up some of that pattern paper there. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, so and then this whole piece is going to have glue on it. So I'm just going to do that here real quick. And about halfway here. Alright, now, because I'm going to fold it in, because I want to get it perfectly centered. Lay down the bottom first, so you can see how I've done that, and then push down the top. There we go. That's all it is. That's all it took. So now we're going to embellish this, and I'm going to put some, and it should lay pretty flat when you open it all the way as well. I love Z-fold cards because you can sit them on your desk and they just really stand out. Okay, so this is my inside sentiment. So I'm going to put some glue. And also, I do, when I put fun foam on my stickers, I put a little bit of powder. I have kind of, it's like the static bags that you use when you do embossing, heat embossing. I use that and I powder around the edges of my sticker so it's no longer sticky. Okay, so we're going to put that one there. This one's going to go on the inside, in the middle, so that our message is dance in the rain and keep smiling. For the chipboard stickers, I'm going to remove the backing, but I'm also going to put glue on it because I don't think they really stick all that well. They tend to come off. So use my tweezers to put that right there. And then this one. Okay. This one I'm going to put right here on the front. See, isn't that a pretty card? I love it. Okay. And then for my bow, and I just used some of the purple seam binding that comes in your kit, and I'm going to put, and I tied it in a bow. What I use my Bow Easy. I also use my Bow It All sometimes, but these, they come out so nice. You don't have to fiddle with it too much to get it perfect. Okay, so we're going to just put that right there at the bottom of the boot. Ooh, hot glue, hot. Okay, we'll let that cool and then I'll take off the strings. But we're going to put our cute little butterfly in the middle. So these are the buttons that came in your kit as well. They are the buttons galore. So they have 3 different button designs, butterfly button designs. I took my my clippers from my jewelry making tools, and I clipped off the hook, the button hook. But you can use your Tim Holtz scissors on those too. They work really, really well. Okay, so I'm just going to do some hot glue in the middle. And put that right over top of the bow. Just gives it a little bit of dimension. Okay, that is my Z-fold card. Hope you enjoyed it, and I've got another Z-fold card coming up that I'm going to share with you how to make. It's a little bit different spin on this card where you can make it even more dimensional, and it kind of follows the box card design. Here, I'm going to show you a little preview of the card itself, and then I will be back to share how I made this. So this is a cute little spring like garden, has a lot of the papers from the Simple Stories Bliss collection that I cut out with some different dies, and then I also did some fussy cutting of some of the flowers, and then it opens up just like this. I put a cute little um, sun up here and some clouds, and it really is cute, very three-dimensional, and like I said, very much like the box card. Okay, so I'll be back to share with you how I made this, and so we'll see you soon.